Well, hello everyone. Jake speaking, and welcome to this video. Right. What's up, beautiful people? I just want to start this video off by saying y'all are a bunch of cool cats. I love y'all so much. And keep rocking that nerd life, my friends. Right, so it's Jake. You guys might not be sure who that was. Like, 4 shout outs to some really awesome YouTube channels right there in the intro. If you know all the 4 channels I was referencing right there, you get a seal of approval stamp for being awesome on YouTube for wargaming channels. Some 4 really good channels there, guys, that I'm trying to show respect to my brothers on YouTube. So this video is going to be an entry for Frost and Fist's 100 subscriber giveaway contest challenge thing. So first of all, guys, congrats, 100 subs. You guys are already at like 130 something when I'm recording this video, so that's huge, guys. You guys are awesome. I hope you continue to grow, and just much love to you guys over there. So the idea of the challenge, for those of you that maybe don't know who they are, you should first of all go check them out. But so they're doing a giveaway kind of thing where they want people to make terrain on the cheap. So the whole idea is maybe you're just starting off with wargaming, and you know, we were all at that stage at one point of our wargaming lives where we were playing on our kitchen table with a stack of books and some soda cans and that kind of thing. So the idea is maybe to kind of show some people out there, or if you're there yourself, come up with ideas to make terrain for cheap, and that will start to fill out your table. So I had one idea, and this is something I've really wanted to do for a long time. I just never got around to, and I've kind of had it rolling around in my head. What I did... Okay, first I should finish my thought. They want you to make terrain on cheap. The whole point is to make a piece of terrain with what you have around your house, and maybe a few supplies that you need, but you can't spend more than $1 on the entire like purchase for your terrain. If you have the stuff, it doesn't count, but if you need to go out and buy something, you can't spend more than $1. So I went to the hardware store and I bought some, let's see if I can find like a piece. It's 3/4 inch, I believe, PVC pipe. Let's just try to find a piece where it's written on it. I'm pretty sure this is 3/4 inch hollow PVC pipe. I can't find a piece where the dimensions are written on it. But basically what I did was I bought 10 feet of it, which, first of all, I would recommend doing that when you've done all of your other shopping in the store first. You don't have to walk around with a 10-foot piece of pipe and smack in all kinds of people and shelves and shit. Not that I did that at all. Definitely not. Just, you know, maybe consider getting it at the end of your shopping trip in the hardware store. Just a pro tip there. So what I did, this was $1.39 for this 10-foot piece of PVC, which is really awesome. And I didn't use quite all of it, and I also, there was 11% rebate, so it was just about $1, maybe a little bit over by like a dime, but we got pretty close. And what I'm going to do is make some industrial piping. The idea that I have, so if you go to construction sites or ever, you kind of sometimes see those concrete formed tubes, those really big hollow tubes that they have kind of, I think they use them for like sewer systems or just like underground pipe kind of situations. I don't know, I'm not a construction man. I don't really know what they use them for, but they look really cool. And I wanted to bring those to the tabletop as more of an industrial kind of feel to a certain area of the board. So what I did was I cut the 10-foot piece of PVC into a few different sections, as you can see here. And my idea is, we'll just take 3 of them, is to make stacks of 3. See if I can get them to stay kind of like that. So there we go. Look at that. Try to make a couple stacks for you guys. Hopefully they stay for me. So I have a bunch of different, oh dear, domino effect, a bunch of different sizes, and I want to stack them up in groups of 3 just like this and have different little sections. Now, this is proving to be a little more challenging than I originally thought to stack these on camera. But you get the idea, right? So we've got, there we go. I have enough little pieces for 5 little stacks of 3. So there'll be 5 separate little sections. And I know that Frost and Fist, I know you guys are looking for one terrain piece for your competition, but this is kind of a theme of scatter terrain, so I figure this will be sufficient for my entry. I hope so, at least. Alright guys, so here we have the completed tubes, and they turned out pretty well, I have to say. I wasn't quite sure how they would look, if they would just kind of look like PVC pipe put on the table, but they actually kind of turned out. They look pretty much like concrete, and very fast, very quick, very easy to do. And what I'm going to do now is zoom in on this triple stack back here, and I hope you guys can see kind of the texture. And here's some Space Marines for scale purposes. And as you can see, even with just the 3 tubes stacked up in a triangle pattern, it is definitely high enough to block line of sight pretty convincingly on something like a Space Marine. So it's a pretty good size for 40K. Now, what I ended up doing just briefly was coating the entire surface with a latex paint that is a textured latex paint. So that's the fastest way I've found to get some texture quickly onto things, and it's just easier to me than doing anything else. I actually ended up going to Home Depot and looking for their reject gallon paints, or like mismix, I think they call them, where basically they mix up paint for somebody and it's the wrong color or whatever, they don't want it anymore. It goes onto like a discount shelf. So I would definitely check out your paint stores and stuff like that, because a gallon goes a really long way, and I think I paid like $6 for it or something for some premium level paint. So that's just a quick thing. If you don't want to do that, you can easily just throw some sand into any acrylic or latex paint and get textured paint yourself. But it kind of tends to get clumpier and not work quite as well as the store-bought stuff, just in my experience. So from there, I just primed it black, did some gray and overspray with a spray paint can, some gray and black kind of back and forth with the spray paint cans to get this kind of shadowy gray and black mixy texture. And then I just used the airbrush to put 2 different browns down really lightly to get a different level of kind of dirtiness to it. And it might be not as apparent as I would have liked now that I'm seeing it in better lighting. Whoops, a little far there. Now you can probably really see that texture on there. But you can definitely take this further with washes and more weathering effects to really give it kind of a nasty, dirty look. And yeah, I think that it turned out pretty well. So again, Frost and Fists, 100 subscribers. Huge congrats, guys. I had fun doing this little challenge for you guys, and this is what I ended up with for my terrain. Just got 4 little piles of these concrete form tube things as kind of scattered terrain. And so there we have it. If you guys do want any more information on how to make these or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment down below and I will answer as best I can. Make sure to check out Frost and Fists, as well as all other members of Legion of Gamza. Some really great channels out there, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly suggest checking them out and seeing if any of them interest you. Thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye now.